What's up, YouTube? So I've been gone for a little too long, honestly. August 31st marked 1 year of YouTubing, or being vlogging. It's been an awesome year. The growth of the channel was insane. Everything I got to experience last year was crazy, but this year is gonna be way better. Lots of content planned, lots of trips planned. I'm not gonna be spending the whole time in Houston like I did last year, doing a lot of collabs with other YouTubers and stuff. So if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, hit the notification bell, turn it on. YouTube keeps trying to fuck me over and make sure you guys don't see my videos, so I appreciate it if you kind of fight the power on that one. And yeah, so right now I'm headed to a meeting, and then we'll get this video started. Also, quick disclaimer, the title of this video is not clickbait. I'm selling the GT3 either today or tomorrow, so that's a solid bombshell to leave y'all on. I feel like all you guys do is watch me eat and go through drive-thrus. Super entertaining, right? So I'm gonna eat some Chick-fil-A. Haven't had lunch all day. It is currently 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm way behind like on my just day. Meetings went well, everything's solid at work. So I'm gonna eat and then go pick up the GT3 and take it for one final drive. I haven't decided where I wanna take it yet, but I just wanna go like enjoy it and just, you know, drive. It's 80 degrees outside today. It's like the first time that I'm not gonna bitch about the heat. It's like perfect, not a whole lot of humidity right now, so it should be a good final drive. I'm like, I don't want to come off weird, like I'm emotional about selling the car, but it is like, it was such a goal for me to buy that car for so long. It sucks to let it go, but at the same time, I'm trying to be smart about the situation. But it's definitely a hard pill to swallow. I'm excited about what's next, but at the same time, it's like letting that thing go is not, I've never had a car that I just didn't want to sell. You know, I really don't want to, but I think not selling it would be stupid right now. And I'll explain why in a little bit. All right, so let's get down into it. Why am I selling my dream car? You know, this is a car that I talked about since I was a little kid. This is like something I always wanted to own. If anything, like, it's more than a car to me, it's more of like a goal. The new generation cars are coming out. I finally got my allocation on one of those. That's the first thing to kind of keep in mind here is I have another one of these coming, which makes it way easier to let this thing go. But with that car coming out, this car's value is going straight down. They released recently that they're gonna push the warranty on these things out for like 7 years, which helped the value. But in general, over the course of the next 6 months, I think you'll be able to pick up one of these cars in the low 100s. Now, I'm gonna be totally straight with you guys. I financed the car. I currently owe, I believe, like $135,000. What I'm getting for it is right at about 135. Once my tax credit gets involved, it's about 145. That's a great deal. I've had dealerships hit me lower, I've had dealerships hit me higher, but in general, I can get out of the car right now, and basically I just paid to drive it for, what, 6-7 months that I owned it. I paid a payment to drive it, and now I'm just walking away from it. I don't have to put any more money into it, I'm done. That is my option right now. So if I take that opportunity right now, I get out of it and I'm done, and I'll get another one in the future. If I don't take my option right now, I have service intervals coming up. I have tires and brakes that'll probably be needed in the next 4,000 to 5,000 miles. So I'm gonna end up writing probably a $7,000 check just to keep this car if I was to hold on to it for another 4 or 5 months. Not to mention, it's just gonna keep depreciating. Right now I can get out of it no problem, but I think 3 or 4 months from now when the 991.2s actually hit the ground, I won't be able to get out of this car. I will, but I'm gonna have to write like a $30,000, $40,000 check to get out, and that's not something I wanna do. You know, the reason I'm able to buy and sell cars like I do and I kind of flip through cars so often is because I typically know when to get in and when to get out. Another thing that's playing a factor in selling this car, I have other things going on right now that I really wanna pay attention to, so I don't wanna say that I can't afford this car anymore, because I still can, but being able to save a substantial amount of money on a monthly basis and investing that into the channel, into traveling, Fuel Force, which is the merchandise brand I'm coming out with. I'm gonna launch that probably next week. So you take all that and then you mix that with other, you know, real estate investments and stuff that I'm doing with friends, and there's just other places that I kind of want to put my money right now. So that's why I'm letting this thing go. Hopefully you guys understand. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a whole video picking up this new thing, going over it, how to buy a car, all that I'll do in that video, hopefully you guys enjoy that one. But for now, I'm just gonna have some fun with my GT3 because this is probably the last time I'm gonna drive it like this. And this will probably be the last time I drive a GT3 for a couple months. So. 7,000 miles, 7 months of ownership, 0 tickets by some miracle. I'm gonna miss this thing. It's a sick fucking car. I know it's my like baby, and I spec'd it out the way I wanted and everything, so obviously I'm a little partial to it. I would say this is probably one of the most badass GT3s I've ever seen, and it's gonna be someone else's soon. Maybe one of you guys buys it, and I can kind of see where it goes. So another thing I wanted to say, this in no way means I'm like done with Porsche as a brand. They don't make what I'm looking for, so that's why I didn't stay in their lineup. But going forward, I can pretty much promise you another Porsche is in my near future, and I don't want to guarantee it, but I would say the chances of me owning an RS car as my next sports car in the next 6 to 12 months, pretty high. Whether that's the new GT3 RS, maybe a 991 RS, or maybe the GT4 RS. They've been hinting at that. They kind of showed at the end of the GT3 commercial. Maybe they will finally bring that thing out, and then I would jump on one of those in a heartbeat. So before I do get a ticket, I'm gonna take this thing home, put it back in the garage. Max and Christian and them, I think, are gonna go play Topgolf later tonight, so I'm gonna go out with them. And yeah, let's go see what they're doing.
So it's gonna open in that door, and then just look at the scene that I'm gonna do right here. And I drop it on purpose so then you can see my outfit, that I'm wearing the same clothes as the next day. And then
Found it. You're a fucking legend. I don't want to see it. I'll watch it when it comes out. When are you posting that?
Tomorrow morning, baby. It's at Max Studio.
So this is where I'm gonna wrap this video up, because there's 7 of us. We all have YouTube channels, and I'm sure if I took my camera to Topgolf, we would all have identical videos. So I'm gonna end this here, go have some fun with some friends. If you wanna see what happens for the rest of the night, I'm sure you can check out Max's or Christian's channel. But this is where I'm gonna end this one. I have a lot of plans this year, like I said before, traveling quite a bit. Really wanna focus on like more cinematics, and also just growing the channel and kind of reaching outside of Houston. My Houston following is pretty big, but I'd like to branch out into other cities in the US. So yeah, check back in like 2 or 3 days. You'll see the new car. I'll be filming that tomorrow, and then probably posting it 2 or 3 days from now. Comment down below what you think that car is, or what you think about me selling my GT3, or just whatever you want to comment. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.